their intensity from the get-go tonight. It looked like you guys really did that and kind of jumped all over them until ball finally went back in the net. Just overall, how proud are you of the performance tonight?
Yeah, from start to finish, good concentration. No doubt the intensity, the aggressiveness, the front-footedness to go and take the game to them was there. And, I think that ruled the day. I mean, they had one chance in the first half, and then I think they had one chance in the second half, if you will, I think, maybe two. But, at that point, we were big time in control of the game, which was good. Our possession was much better. When I talk about that, I don't mean that from a percentage perspective. I'm talking about the way that we moved the ball, the correct decisions in the circulation. It was good. And shoot in the first half, I think, we probably should have scored 3-4 goals.
Yeah, I mean, Afrifa there, I know gets his goal later in there, but he hits the bar a couple of times. Just thoughts on his activity throughout the game there?
Probably his best performance since preseason. For some reason, he fell out of form for a while there, and we've been talking a lot about him getting back into his game, and because I think he was probably our best player in preseason. So this was a good game for him in a lot of different ways. Always good when an attacking player gets a goal because it's a little bit of a confidence builder. But it was good to get him on. Just get him into some rhythm is good.
And then Felipe Hernandez gets I know he gets credited with the first goal apparently right now. I know he's played a lot for you guys over the years, but he really seemed to kind of use that experience despite not playing a whole lot so far this year. Tonight kind of looked like that experienced veteran player on the field. Just what did you feel about him tonight?
Well, I think this is his best performance. Just being very honest, the game against Omaha, he didn't play well. And I think he was very undisciplined in the game. And tonight he was disciplined. He played to his strengths, and he was a different player. And so I actually just told him that 5 minutes ago. And it's an important aspect. If you want to be successful, you got to know what your strengths are, and you got to know how to play to those, and you got to hide your weaknesses. And tonight he did that, and he was an important player on the field, and the fact that he also played the 90 minutes is really important too, because it gives other guys a rest and a chance to come off the field, which was good because I was able to use Tommy and Memo together. Getting Rado off the field was good because he's put in a lot of mileage. He works very, very hard in games, so giving those guys that break after playing Saturday and now going into this weekend again and traveling again, it was good to be able to do that. And it's great that he's able to have a good performance.
It looked like Tim Leibold was playing inside a lot more instead of the overlaps, playing almost as a midfielder at times. Was that a tactical choice?
Yes.
Can you elaborate as to why you made that choice?
It's no different than when Zeus was here, where Zeus used to come in. We used to play three out of the back. We just felt that if we pull him inside, it would get FIFA a lot more isolated 1v1, which it did. And I think it's an important aspect sometimes when you want to come out of the back with three to not always use your defensive midfielder, because then you lose the guy in the middle of the park, and I don't like that. So the fact that he was able to do that the way he did it tonight was really good, because it gives us another way of playing, which we need.
And then Tulsa got an early red card. Did that change anything that you had planned for the rest of the game in terms of substitutions or how you play the game?
Yeah. I mean, I was going to bring on guys probably a little bit earlier, but then I didn't have to at that moment. But, I give the referee a lot of credit. And why I give it to him is because a lot of referees blow off that foul and give the guy the pass. And he realized that it was reckless and it was after the play, and he didn't hold back. I think that's the way the game is supposed to be managed from the referee's perspective. It's not for them to ever look at it from, you know what, the team's winning and I don't have, a foul's a foul. And I appreciate the way that he refereed. I thought he had a really good control of the game. So, yeah, it was good. It's funny, too, because he was the fourth official in the Austin game, so we must have been pretty nice to him there.
when the red card happened, game was already 2-0, but the team stayed aggressive through the final whistle and didn't let up. So especially considering some of the multi-goal leads that have been given up early in the year, how important was it to see that mentality through the final whistle?
Yeah, it was good. I also think it was probably like, and I'm guessing now when I'm going to say this, but once we went to the man up, for a few minutes there, we were a little bit out of sorts. For what reason? Not overly out of sorts. It's just we all of a sudden were thinking, all right, how do we want to do this? What do we want to do? And the one thing that I wanted was when the ball turned over, I wanted immediate pressure on the ball. And so I got that message out finally, and then we started to really do that, and I think we turned them over pretty quickly, which was good. And then I think our ball circulation got much better in that we shared the ball a lot better on the field than I even think in the first half.
And then with wins being a little bit more hard to come by lately in league play, what does a performance like this 4-goal clean sheet do just for the mentality of the locker room to get that feeling back?
Look, for sure, there are two separate competitions that we're in. We need results in league play for sure. But what I like is that we had a very good effort in Austin in regards to our approach to the game, the way that we fought. All those things were very good. In this game, a lot of changes. Those guys adopted and adapted to that as well. They implemented all those ideas, and we got to continue to keep building off that. A win is a win is a win, and at the end, this is a very important tournament to us. We always have taken this very seriously, and so we're on a journey. We're on a journey, and now we're in the quarterfinals, which is an important step for us. We got to keep rolling in the other areas as well, and just keep getting better.
Peter, thank you very much for the time tonight.
Thank you.
That concludes tonight's post-match press conference with Sporting Kansas.